new week, which means heavier weights and lower reps. I'm excited for this week. Just that we can go a little bit heavier with weights. I feel like, although I'm trying to stick to the plan, I do feel some of the weights have been a little light, so I'm excited to move some heavy weights. Last week was a really good week for me in terms of my squats, my deadlifts. Let's see, I had a really good weekend, rested well, and I did my 8-kilometer run, which I felt really good with. I felt really strong, took it nice, slow and steady. So I think I'll be ready for a 10 kilometers soon. We'll see if I can fit one in this week even. Perhaps not for a fast pace, just to actually get the distance under my belt. And then soon I'll enter a 10 kilometer race, see how that goes. In terms of training for the week, as it's week 2, we're going to drop the repetitions a little bit. We're sticking mostly to about 3 repetitions, although for all the exercises, there'll still be an AMRAP for the last one. So minimum 3 reps, and then push as hard as you can. That should be cool. Today will be a push day, or overhead press. I'm planning on doing some high repetitions on the AMRAP. I'm not sure what my weights look like. I'll obviously put them up on screen as I usually do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more pump movements as well for back. I'm enjoying my pull-ups, and the lighter I get, the better the pull-ups become, obviously. So yeah, program doesn't change this week except for the rep schemes. I'll still be doing pull-ups as an accessory and some lateral dumbbell raises, as well as chest dips. So I'll be getting a bit of a full upper body pump, which is cool. And yeah, I'll be moving some heavier numbers on the overhead press. Didn't get much sleep in last night. Combination of waking baby and just my sleeping habits. I have, however, ordered some ZMA, which is zinc and magnesium and B6, which should help me sleep. I know that it's not always, I don't always advocate for supplements like that, especially for what it's advertised, which is a testosterone booster. I'm not necessarily using it as that. I'm going to be using it as a sleep aid to hopefully get some deeper, more quality type sleep. Obviously, my daughter is going to dictate how well that's going to work, but hopefully when I do fall asleep, I'll get a little bit deeper, more quality sleep, and hopefully fall asleep faster once I do wake up in the evenings or go to bed at night. So I'll be taking that for a while. I'll obviously keep you guys posted on whether that's helping or not. So yeah, good week ahead of us. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments what you guys are going to be training, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the series. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the gym. Keep one-upping.
All right, back into the gym. Onto a warm-up set, just using the bar, just to get nice mobility in my shoulders, get my bar path. Warm-up set number 1, small weights. Felt pretty flat and cold at this point, but as you'll see later in the workout, I get really warm and pumped up. Warm-up set number 2, still just feeling the bar path. Nice and easy. And warm-up set number 3, like all the other sets that you've seen in my workouts, the last warm-up set before my working weight, I normally only do 3 repetitions, no matter what the rep scheme is for the day. And warm-up set and working set number 1, 45 kilograms. As you can see, the weight went up really easy, locking the shoulders out and bring it all the way down to my chest. Training set number 2, onto 50 kilograms. Started feeling the weight, although I still felt solid. Pump started setting in. I don't know if I slept well or ate well, but I had quite a bit of energy by this point, and through my accessory workout I got a massive pump, so you'll guys see that later at the end of the video. This is my final set of the day, which is an AMRAP. As many reps as possible. I generally try to aim for about 10 repetitions, which I think is a good number. Anything over than that, I think my weight is probably too light. I do have a little bit of leg drive, but I felt like I still controlled the bar really nicely. I didn't leg drive with the bar, so I could press my feet into the ground and lift the weight. I got 10 repetitions here on 55 kilograms. Should maybe have gone a little more, but I was happy with the end result. Onto my first set of my accessory workout, pull-ups. You can really see how lean my back has been getting. Suppose it's just a calorie deficit, not that it's planned, but just the extra activity made me lose some weight. But like I've stated earlier, as long as my strength keeps going up, I'm not too worried with my calories. It's a bit of a poor angle. Should have lifted the camera a bit, just to give you guys an idea of how high my chin is getting. You can see in the mirror I'm trying to get it over the bar every time. I might have to rest a little bit longer in the future between my sets, as by this point I was already really fatigued. I was trying to aim for 10 repetitions, but like you can see, my range of motion was a little bit shorter, and I could probably only get about 8 repetitions for the last couple of sets. Still felt a really good pump in my back. I do some variations of pull-ups. Try to not just do overhand grip, but I did a little bit of underhand, some neutral grip, just so I can hit all angles. Back is still getting a hell of a workout, and the extra bicep work doesn't hurt either. This neutral grip set was by far the hardest for me. I'm not sure why. Might be how wide the angle is, but my lats are screaming by this point. And last set of the accessory work, went straight back to the overhand grip, just to get as much lat work as possible. And then mixed it up when I started failing, as I only got 6 repetitions of the last one. That was my failure point. Onto accessory work number 2, chest dips. Still not adding any weight, just doing my body weight. By this point, my arms, shoulders, and chest were really swollen. Chest dips are feeling really good. I can't remember the last time I was able to do chest dips so deep without any kind of shoulder impingement. So my mobility work is probably paying off. Onto the second set. Compared to the lat pull downs, chest dips are significantly easier for me, which means I probably need to work on my back a bit more. Striations are tearing on my shoulders. Like I said, I got a really thick pump. Felt pretty huge by this point. just a different angle so you guys can see how much forward lean I have on my chest dips. Try not to go to the extremes on both ends. Don't want to lie forward or straight up. Just a bit of a balance in between. Also go by pain. If I don't feel any pain, that's the angle I want to hit. Last accessory work for the day, just some lateral raises. You guys can do them with cables. I just generally prefer dumbbells. I feel I can hit a bit more weight, and my shoulders feel really pumped and swollen afterwards, as you can see. The cables, I feel I need to use too much momentum, or the cable's too short and I'm standing too close to it. So dumbbells is my preferred method, even though if it's not technically the best one. Set number 2, because it's a small muscle group and I've already done shoulders, I'm only going to do 3 sets, sometimes 2 sets, but today I did 3 sets of lateral raises using a 10 kilogram dumbbell, 10 repetitions. And the last set for the day. Form is way less important than you might think in terms of injury. As long as you're getting the weights up, getting it nice parallel, the most important thing is going to be time under tension, which means controlling the eccentric and not swinging the weights. Although you might think I am swinging it here, I do have quite a bit of control over the dumbbells. This last set, I tried to take it to absolute failure. I couldn't get any more reps up from there. Here's just a little bit of a pose to show how pumped I am. I felt really good, confident at this point, so thought I might show off a little bit for you guys. I'll have to find a little bit of a better lighting place just to show. A lot of shadows were casted, but yeah, like I said, I felt pretty pumped up. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. I'll get around to answering as many as I can. And yeah, subscribe, share the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more heavy weights. Adios.